I came here today to learn more about what was happening locally as far as initiatives to really bring farming together with getting healthy food to the consumers in a sustainable way. And it was exciting to see all the resources that we have here in our community.
Part of the ReNewAbility process is really relating people differently. It's all about connecting those dots and helping people open up and being aware more of not only of themselves, but aware of what other people bring to the table and what their goals are, and finding a place that overlaps for both of them.
That's basically what we're doing, is getting fresh local products to the restaurants.
The process did offer the mechanism for people to feel related to each other around the theme of what the Ag Policy Council has been about, which is our local food system.
Here we're looking for a producer, okay? Someone that's to actually start growing vegetables. Here's your supporter category. We want an education center. Here is farm to school coordination distribution, so a handler, as well as the consumers themselves, the network that John Matthews has with the local restaurants and the school lunch programs.
By its definition, includes a diverse group of stakeholders. And these stakeholders have not always been asked to come to the table to talk about agriculture. Agriculture typically is only about production, but we know that in order for agriculture to be economical, it needs to bring in the people that are at the marketplace, the consumers. That's what this process was able to do. Everybody felt comfortable that they were able to talk to someone that's a grower, or someone that has a food company, or someone that has a nonprofit. That's what really impressed me of how effective this process is.
I think it's a good forum for opening up communications between what may be disparate projects and disparate groups, but that are in need of same expertise, resources, knowledge base. And if we're going to create a knowledge base out of the different projects and requirements and everything that everybody's working here, this is a great start.
It was an opportunity to sort of explore your ideas with other people who had new concepts, and we first identified what our resources were, what benefits we had, such as our contacts, what financial, what land, what labor resources. What was pretty interesting is I think we all felt that there was strong community support to build off of.
I have a strong sense that that's what is being sparked here today. The people are coming together and they're sharing their knowledge, they're sharing their resources, they're sharing the needs they have, so they're also reaching out to each other. And what I saw happening today was a lot of connections were being made that I can see already in this short period of time. We've just been here for a few hours, that already a lot of the people who are here coming with a desire to move forward in their mission are getting the things that they need in order to take the next step.
As a resident here, I would love to be able to eat locally. We're supporting local farmers and local business people. Sustainability is a word that a lot of people throw around, and I don't think they really understand its long-term implications. What can we do that's sustainable? Like with relationships. Can you sustain a long-term relationship? That's what we're looking to do here, or I personally am looking to do here. And with how I eat, I don't want to eat a 3,000-mile salad.
Ultimately, it would be great if the majority of our produce was grown locally, and we'd love to be part of that low-impact type of business. You know, we'd like to set an example for other restaurants and for other communities by fulfilling that piece of the farm-to-fork concept. Of actually being the ones to produce delicious foods that are grown locally and working with nature in the best possible way.
That many of us are on that same page. I think from the standpoint of the larger committee, I think where one of us might have identified this is a deficit, someone else came up with, well, here's a resource that can help you. How do we pull the various nonprofit groups together to find that common ground, to move beyond the me focus to the greater good.
People started networking right there in the breakout session. I mean, that's what it's all about, really. And I can't wait till we get to the next phase of a database to let this go on in between the scheduled meetings. That's really what makes me happy about this process, is that the scheduled meetings are important because of face-to-face interactions. I don't want to ever stop that, but at the same time, the community needs to know that they can continue on.
Well, what am I going to achieve between today's meeting and the next meeting in another 6 to 8 weeks? And to be walking out with a to-do list and to know that you're not just accountable to yourself, which sometimes is easy to lose perspective of, but I made a commitment to someone else and they heard me say, I'm going to do this. Now I have to make sure I move forward towards reaching that goal.
One of the things that struck me most about today was how people walked in, and even though they were all aligned on the whole sustainability focus, they were in different camps, and everyone, it seemed like they were part of a different group. And after the day's experience and the activities that they went through, I saw a lot of walls coming down, and it was almost like they walked out as one group instead of numerous groups going in different directions.
There's something magical that happens when we reach out and we say that we can't do it alone. We all have something to contribute, and this is an opportunity for that to happen, this facilitation of bringing people together with their resources, with their wisdom and experience in a way that pulls us together as a community. And that's what excites me so much. I love the idea of community where people work together for common goals and for the common good.
And the thing about this process is this wasn't just a one-day workshop. This was the first day in a process that will continue. And every day, if their goal is to be better today than they were yesterday, it's no telling where Sarasota County can go.